The PGA Tour is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is set to begin. I'm Luke Elby with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. Championship Sunday, Rich. I love the final round. You can smell that success in the air. What about this player's opportunity today?
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
Let's get down to the 14th hole. Well, let's see if this march to victory lane is completed. Second shot here on the 14th.
Oh, that is gonna be just fine.
Oh, this wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
A birdie putt awaits. Oh. Just a short putt remaining here. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Why are the straightaway par 4s the hardest ones? We have another one right here. It's just straight away with the drive, nothing fancy about it. You find the fairway and you're left with another long iron second shot. You got a front right bunker that should see plenty of action. The one on the left, though, that's a big no-no spot, as this green does tilt pretty good from back to front.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
That drive, he hit it so far, there's no divots in the fairway where he hit it.
Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This putt's it's going up the hill. I think it's going to turn left to right.
That's a shame. Got a little bit too much of that one. A good opportunity here. Just 6 feet to the hole. And down it goes. Now 14 under, heading down the stretch.
Woo, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
He's currently in first place. The 16th is a par 3.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
Time to step into the bunker now. Didn't that look good for a long time? This next putt is for bogey. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
Ooh. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently 12 under for the event. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill. There's two distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Good shot there, Beamer. Second shot here on the 17th hole. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to break to the right.
Might need to get the feel back on the putting green. Here is his fourth. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400+ attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
Let's keep those doubles off the card.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. What a lovely position to be in, holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Luke, that one was humongous.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
This putt to win the Farmers Insurance Open. Ooh. Not the end of the world. There's another chance here to close out the victory. Well, there you have it. There's your Farmers Insurance Open champion, and a great performance on a really tough track.
What a victory on this South golf course. This player winning the Farmers Insurance Open, surviving the South.
Sometimes you've just got to stand and applaud. That was a performance for the ages.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.